Coach did a good job adjusting in the halftime, changing the pace of the game. What was the big key for you in the second half?
I think the key was just for us defensively to come out and set a better tone than we did at the beginning of the game. We weren't bad, but I just thought we were just weren't as sound on our coverages, the things that we want to do, shooting the gaps, doing different things like that, as opposed to chasing and sticking to our principles. But we got back to that in the second half and was able to get some separation.
Now, you mentioned you want to balance rest, but also there's a type of way you want this team playing going into the playoffs. How are you going to handle that over the next few games? And what is it you exactly want to see out of these guys?
Well, I just want us to line up and play the same way we play. I think, we sat out, CJ tonight. He's a little banged up. Twan probably could have won if it was, the playoffs or the postseason already, but we want to give him an extra game. And that's what we're going to do. We'll probably just try to, some of our main core guys, we're going to try to pick 2 of those guys and set them out the rest of the way, feeling like, we're going to line up and still expect to compete and do what we do. But, again, I talked about getting Negus some minutes, was able to get him a few minutes tonight. Had plans for good luck to get more minutes in these games going down the stretch, but he's banged up right now. So we're a little bit walking wounded right now, so we're just trying to make sure we take this time to heal up all these little nags before, April 5th or 6th, whenever we start.
Coach, 39 assists today. I think it was a team high for the season. Brady has up 9 assists himself, led the charge. How much more seamless is the offense when guys are dishing the ball, setting off screens, and just getting other guys involved?
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. Our offense is really fun to play in, fun to watch right now. Everybody's sharing the ball. Brady blew it. Before we were supposed to have 40 assists, I got him a wide open 3 in the corner, and then he blew it. But he did a great job of running the show. 9 assists from that point guard slot, and everybody just hit ahead, sharing it. Pascal, his energy running the floor opens up a lot of things. Even if he doesn't get the ball on the hit aheads, he just, they have to, account for him, and then we get guys flowing into easy 3-point shots. So it's fun to watch. You look down at only 9 turnovers and having a huge assist number like that. I think guys are having fun. They're enjoying it. Now we just need to buckle up and tighten up a little bit more on the defensive end.
Coach, in relation to that, can you describe how your team has grown in terms of the development of trust over the course of the season?
Well, yeah, I just think we, as far as trust is concerned, everybody knows that it's really, whoever's out on the floor. It's like next man up. We feel like we have a system, we have an understanding of how we want to play, how we want to share the ball, and I think everybody gets it now. So it's not like, not like we're coming into any game and we're going to see anything that we hadn't seen before. Not so much from the offensive end. We feel like if we set screens and move the ball and move our bodies, we'll get what we want to. But really setting the tone again for us on the defensive end. Those are the guys that's going to play. Right now, I'm looking for guys that are locked in and tied from the beginning of the game. If you're not locked in and you're not tied in, I'm going to try to find somebody else that is. And then, we got enough. We got too many. Really, we got 15 guys that I can trust to play, and I can only have 13 of them active. So everybody's leash is short when it comes to making mistakes on the defensive end. I don't mind so much ill-advised shot here every once in a while, or being aggressive and maybe having a turnover or 2. But we have to be. Our staple is hanging our hat on our defense, and that's what I'm going to hold them accountable to.
Coach, speaking of development, you have to be impressed with Eddie's development offensively. Today he had 18 points. He's been having a couple of these double-figure games at near-perfect shooting. Can you speak about Eddie and his development on the offensive end?
Oh, man, Eddie's come a long way. Again, everybody wants to talk about the offense, but I'm so impressed with what he's been doing defensively. This guy can get up and guard, step up, pick and rolls. He was like a fish out of water when he first got here, being up in those pick and rolls and feeling like just being that far away from the basket. But now he's as comfortable as anyone getting out and showing and pick and rolls and being up to the level. And he's grown, but back to his offense, he's really who we are. We are a punch it inside team, an inside out team, and it all starts with him. With his presence and his ability to pass the ball and share the ball and be a facilitator for us. That's where his strength is along. And if they don't come in double team or they stick with the guys on the splits, then it's his job to go to work and put the ball in the hole, and he does a great job of that for us.